Yo, 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 what's poppin'? Yo, what's going on? It's your dog Art, man. Look, I just got done watching that Frank Martin fight. Hey, man, I thought Rancis had a little bit for him. He ain't had shit for that nigga, man. I thought he killed that dude. On some real shit, I thought he killed him. Because Rancis kind of old. Rancis old. He been through a lot of little wars. He had a little wear and tear. So I thought he killed that nigga. He hit that nigga right down the pipe with that last shot. Boy, I thought he killed that dude. Real shit. I swear I'm not joking. I thought he killed Buddy ass. Talking about you scared for the fighter. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't wanna post nothing crazy, but in my head, when he got dropped down there like that, I swear I thought he killed him. And it's fucked up because boxing's such a brutal sport though. But this is something that you gotta acknowledge. Like, there's times in boxing where fighters can get permanently hurt. And I thought we were gonna see one of them just now. I thought motherfucking racist was not gonna get up from that shit. Cause the way he dropped like that was like on some Deontay Wilder type shit. That was like some Deontay Wilder type knockout. Straight one punch down the pipe. Nigga fell over like what? Nigga fell over like he got hit with a ton of fucking bricks. He got hit like he got bro, he's looking like he got hit with a ton of bricks. Boy, he fell straight on his backside. Yeah, man, I thought he was. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. That shit crazy as hell. Say he slipped out. Now we got knockout of contender. Knockout of the year is Brian Norman and Jin Kasaki and Frank Martin. Man, yeah, Frank, and then he got a new trainer. See, with Derek, and I was trying to tell people, man, respect to Derek James or whatever as a trainer, but with his style of training, he makes his fighters real stiff, real fucking stiff. Like just walking you down, catching and shooting, shoulders fucking upright, trying to catch punches. Your defense is you catching punches and you just trying to walk them down. Like he had niggas fighting real square. But now I see Bernie McGirt got him moving, got him using his angles, his athleticism, turning Bartholomew. That was that would really turn fuck Bartholomew up because if Frank would have continued just trying to like box with him, like it would have just been a boring, ugly ass fight. But when Frank decided to start using angles and turning him, that's when it started confusing Bartholomew. Like, oh shit, this guy, he's turning me. I'm old. My legs ain't as best as it was, and this nigga hit me with some good shots, and he went out straight left down the pipe. That shit is crazy. Oh yeah, he, man, he dropped his ass crazy. Yeah, I like that Perry jab, the angles. I like that he was tripling up his jab. I like the fact that he was turning him. That type of that's what you do to big punchers like that. Shit, crazy. Yeah, that was a good fight. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for this Fulton fight though versus Scooter. Yeah, that was a good little return fight for Frank Martin. I like that. He passed with flying colors. I can't wait to this fight with Shock versus Foster. I mean, Shock versus Fulton. I can't wait for that shit. Said has Spence has to be training with Buddy too. Yeah, he should. Shit, Buddy got his man's right. Buddy got his man's all the way right. Yeah, that was a good little scrap. That was a good scrap. And then Richard Hitchens is talking about I'll beat fucks out Frank. Get the fuck out of here, Taylor. You ain't beating shit. Man, this nigga, all he do is just talk shit. He can say some shit like this, and I guarantee ain't no contracts gonna be fucking sent. Ain't no none of that's gonna be sent, bro. That's why I can't respect Richard, bro. I really can't. No, he definitely put 140 on notice with that. It definitely looks like his power carried over. His power definitely carried over. And of course I knew he was gonna use the what you call it again, the weight cut excuse for the tank fight. Yeah, I mean it was true. It was definitely true. We all seen Frank Martin in that weigh in for that Frank fight. For that tank fight. Niggas looking like a Somalian out of Minneapolis. He was looking like a fucking Somalian. His face was fucking sucked in for that tank fight. Now he's comfortable. 5 pounds, I guess 5 pounds can really help a guy, but I think he should stay at 140 because man, Frank looked hella small compared to Rancis. He looked small as shit compared to dude. I'm surprised he looked that small compared to dude. But that power, it don't matter how small he was. The power's still there. He's strong. He a Midwest strong nigga. That was pretty good. Good performance. Said Hitchens, Richard Twitterson. That's all he do is just talk. Yeah, Frank Martin didn't there killed that buddy. Bro, I swear I thought he iced him. Real shit, bro. Because I seen. Speaking of Buddy McGirt, I was watching that shit live when Buddy McGirt's fighter got he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? He ended up unfortunately succumbing to his injuries in the ring, right? So I've seen that type of shit. So looking at this fight here, I'm like, yo, sheesh. Mm-mm-mm. I thought, and then it's never a good sign when a fighter gets dropped and he falls straight back on the back of his head because the punch hurt you. That punch definitely hurt you. That punch put you out. But that falling on your head, landing on your fucking skull, that's the real kicker right there. That's what really puts you out. That's what really puts you out. Hmm. Yeah, Hitchens all talk. I can't respect Hitchens. That's why I'm like, I'm not even like trying to even entertain this nigga tweet. Like you talking real rubbish, like they say, rubbish. Talking real rubbish. But yeah, I can't wait for tonight's fights. I'm ready to see them boys. Ready to see them boys bang. I wonder what Cruz think. Why Cruz so confident that he will beat Roach? That's what I'm really concerned about. I'm starting to feel like I'm starting to feel like Norman Senior. Why? Why does Roach want to? Why does Pitbull want to fight Roach? What does he see? Yeah, what does he see? What does he see? Is he looking? Does he think he's like soft or something? You think he's sweet? You looking at him like he's sweet? Said me either. I don't know. I don't see it though. I literally just watched Pitbull versus I just watched Pitbull versus what you call again versus Tank, and I'm like, I'm not really seeing it. I ain't seen it, but they saying he got it. So I'm over here ordering some food. I'm so hungry as hell. Said yeah, but I can't wait to see this fight with Roach. In my whole honest opinion, I feel like PBC they owe Roach for real. Because I just rewatched that fight with the Tank fight. They owe Roach for real. That was some sucker shit. Roach has every right to fucking take that nigga to court and push for a rematch. He has every right to push for a rematch. Said so how do you feel about Frank? At first Frank Martin, he was looking real shaky. He was looking real shaky to me. But I understood it. See, I'm not like these hating ass niggas. When a fighter comes back after a year, some change layoff, I ain't expecting these niggas to look like fucking Captain America or whatever. But yeah, after the first like 2 rounds, he shook off the ring rust, and he was putting paws on dude. He was putting the paws on him. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. My bad, I'm over here trying to get some food ready for this fight. I ain't got no fucking food in the crib. I'm like, oh shit. Let me go get some fucking food. Wait. Said that's great. Ref told take don't take a knee. It looked like a knockdown. No, nigga, it is a knockdown. Hey, that shit was crazy. Look, let's cook on that because I was just smoking watching that Frank versus that Tank versus Roach fight. Nigga, that shit is fucking nuts. Bro, this nigga literally looked at the ref, looked at Roach, and just took a knee. And it took a knee. Like, what? Nigga, I ain't trying to hear nothing but that was a fucking knockdown. I ain't trying to hear nothing but that was a fucking knockdown. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second though. I gotta make a phone call real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Yeah, this gonna be a good fight though. Yeah, I'm ready for this fight. Said Frank got the stoppage. Yeah. Frank he definitely got the stoppage. I look forward to seeing Frank reign at 140. I want to see how he plays that out. So that was crazy though, ref. Yeah, that shit was wild. Right, say he wanted to unlive Devin first. Yeah, that's true. Bro, I'm still trying to I ain't gonna lie, I'm still kind of tight about this I'm tight about this Laura versus Janet Beck shit. Said, "Peace, brothers and sisters. What fights have y'all missed?" That Frank Martin fight. Frank Martin, he just put belt to ass, like the young niggas be saying. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. Yeah. People, he low key carrying PBC a little bit. He got a little fight for PBC. Let me find out. I ain't gonna lie, PBC been looking crazy these years, the past couple years. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the way PBC was moving back in before pandemic, them boys was moving like what? Them boys was moving, having like classic fights, nice little classic scraps, unifications and shit. Then all of a sudden, shit just start going left. It's like when Wilder lost and Spence lost, PBC just went like shit just start going left. Yo, shout out to my dude, the real Shelton. He said all the promoters down bad. You know, promoters just trying to make money. That's it. They just trying to make some money. That's all. That's all they do. That's all they want. Just to make some money. You know, they want to maximize profit. Shout out to my dude Steven Next. Yeah, we just out here, man, watching this fight. That people feel like Fulton, he's undisciplined, so he's gonna lose the fight. Well, the whole time I'm thinking like, man, undisciplined or not, he's still more skilled than Shock Foster, in my opinion. Yeah, it don't matter if he undisciplined or not. It looked like he's still ready to fight. I don't think he went in here thinking, oh well, I'm coming here to lose. I think he went in here thinking, well, shit, if I can't make the weight, I can't make the weight. Well, I still got to fight on. And the way they're speaking, the way that they're talking about giving him a belt at 135, yeah, it's super unprofessional. But it's just crazy how that shit works. So I don't think he's here in here with the mindset of he's not winning anything tonight or he's coming in here to lose. I think he's coming here with the mindset of shit. I'm gonna get rewarded regardless. Not fucked up, but it is what it is. I can't wait to see this fight though. I put a little money on Fulton. I'm just not. I swear I'm not confident in Shock Foster's boxing abilities. I'm not, and I ain't saying that to diss on the dude. I ain't saying that at all. Shout out to my dude Steven next. But no, I wanted to speak on that Tank versus Roach, man. So I was just rewatching that shit, dude. That shit's crazy, man. They low key robbed Roach of a win, but Roach he knew to just leave that, pursuing legal action alone because PBC, they're rewarding him with a headliner fight against a name, against a style that you can possibly beat. You high key can beat. So I feel like this is PBC basically paying him back for that fuck shit they pulled. You said that's your opinion, because he not for real. Who say who finna lose? Oh, Fulton. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This just is my opinion. This is my opinion. That's just my opinion. If you feel like he gonna lose this fight, shit, I ain't here to tell you, oh nigga, you wrong, you dead wrong. I ain't here to say that at all. I just think Fulton a better boxer than dude. But we shall see. This is what boxing for. I can say one thing, but the niggas got to go in the ring and prove it, right? The boys got to go in that ring and prove it. So I can say all the things I want to say, but the boys got to go in there and showcase their talent. But I just want to know, when did everybody become Team Shock? When did y'all become Team Shock? Shock a decent fighter, but I swear he didn't have a little too close calls with too many people, with guys who are low key mid level, in my opinion. He got too many calls with guys who are mid level.
Yo, what's good, Art?
It's popping family.
Chilling. So look, I was just in listening to you. You asked the question, bro. I wanted to give you my answer. I don't know about everybody else. So when it comes to Oshaki Foster, right, and Fulton, so my thing is I never been big on Fulton. I don't really dislike Fulton. It's not like a real personal reason, but as a fighter, I was never a big fan. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm not saying that I'm against Fulton at all, but I am taking Shockey Foster to win. So I don't know what you saw that you got. I guess you see a lot of people taking Shockey to win this fight. I'm taking him just because I think he's a better fighter. I like his style better.
I, I
I was
I
never
I just
big on
don't. I
Fulton.
don't think he's a better fighter than Fulton. I don't. I
Yeah,
really don't. And it's not to say that he ain't shit or anything like that, but the flaws that I see in him is that he's a late starter,
yeah,
definitely a late starter. And then when it comes to his offense, it's like he don't turn that shit up until like the last minute. And when he
right.
do let his hands go, that shit it does hurt. I can tell you right now, he does have some pop on his punches. But I would say that overall, it's like he looks like somebody that tried to follow the Floyd Mayweather type of style,
Yeah,
But he's not the best at mimicking that style. If that makes any sense.
yeah, I got you. So what my thing is though, so with Fulton, I'm gonna tell you when I first started to follow Fulton or whatever, I think Fulton take a lot of risks, unnecessary risks. I think he get hit a lot.
And
I
that's why I
think
feel
he
like he's gonna win
actually.
the fight because
So
he's
you
gonna
think he
take
gonna take the fight to
he
him
he's
early?
gonna he's gonna take he's gonna take the fight. He's gonna box with him. He's gonna bang with him, and he's gonna be out. He's gonna be out like a robbery, in and out.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. But I want to see it. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Then he came in overweight. Now, mind you, now I'm gonna tell you this right quick. Art, this been my observation in the last maybe 2 or 3 years. I'm starting to see a pattern with dudes that come in overweight. I seen it with Ryan Garcia, right? Seen it with Keyshawn. And now I'm seeing it with Foden. And I'm gonna tell you what my analysis is. Of course, I could be wrong, bro. I don't know everything, right? But my analysis is that when people coming in overweight, they don't believe they can beat their opponent. They looking for an advantage. That's
You
my
think
view.
he could be looking for advantage, and that's why I spoke on that
Yeah.
earlier. I said I can't put my finger on that because I don't know. I truly don't know. He's never struck me as a guy that's willing to take shit as an advantage, but he did have some type of fake. I would say some type of fake, somewhat apology or whatever, basically saying
Yeah.
that y'all don't really understand the work he had to put in to make, what I'm saying, that type of shit. But nobody wants to hear that when you're moving up in weight. So I get it. I don't want to hear no excuses either.
Right. I think it is because like I said, I'm a type of person, but again, I'm not always right, but I follow patterns. All right. That's how I live life. I see patterns and then I make my judgment off patterns because I believe though, when you see something more than once, it's not a coincidence, right? So the pattern
Yeah,
I'm
but
seeing
this is
people that's
not a pat. This is not a pattern that Fulton has.
not him specifically, but I'm starting to see this pattern in boxing in general, where people coming in overweight, um,
You
to
said
get
and
up, because I
niggas
believe
money be funny with this nutritionist shit. Niggas ain't getting no nutritionist.
true, true.
Niggas getting chains and drip.
But am gonna tell you this. So I'm gonna say the first two cases I told you about. I believe 100% that Ryan Garcia and Keyshawn came in overweight for an unfair advantage. I believe that.
Yeah, I believe
You know,
The Keyshawn shit. I feel like that was probably low key trying to be an advantage, thinking that he was going to accept it. If
right?
anything, he should have accepted. Keyshawn probably still be active right now if that nigga would have accepted that shit.
Yeah,
Imagine,
Keyshawn. I
imagine, Edwin Del Santos would have accepted that fight, and then Keyshawn had a crazy stoppage win. They gonna say, "Oh, you weight bullying," but they still gonna want to see him fight next. I'll tell you that.
right. Yeah, so I'm one of them people, bro. Then I like Devin, so a lot of shit come back to Devin, bro. I'm one of them people. When I see people miss weight, I don't want people to sweep it under the rug, because for years they called my boy a weight bully. He never missed weight. You got all these niggas missing weight, but everybody want to call Devin a weight bully.
Weight bully,
Everybody a weight bully.
I know, but peep this though. He not he Scooter. He not getting penalized for this shit. If any, know what they just said? This fight
What's
no
up?
longer a fight for the 130 belt. It's a fight for the 135 belt. So if Fulton win this fight, Fulton gonna be the 135 champion at
That's crazy.
WBC.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you ain't hear that news?
Nah, I
So
ain't know
so
what was
yeah,
going
so
on.
so that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going in there thinking that he's going in there to lose. I think he going there thinking, hey, they already let me bygones be bygones. Shit, I done try my best to make this weight. Fuck it. Some
I
fight
don't think he tried though. Art,
and then
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
some fighters though. I've heard this a lot by many fighters actually. The last couple pounds is always the hardest to cut, and that type of
right.
shit can affect their performance. Cutting that hard close to fight. So some guys might just say, fuck the fee. I'd rather just keep that extra 2 pounds because I'm gonna need that shit on fight night.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Know.
but my
Like
here's
I
my
said, I
thing.
got
Here's my thing, my brother. Like they told Haney, you si- you signed your name on a dotted line that you accept what's going into this fight. Except besides that pet shit, But with the weight, it's like you accepted. Foster could have said no, but if Foster
yeah,
win,
that's true.
Foster could fuck around and be the champion at 130 and 135. So it's low key a win win. It's a win situation for Buddy. If with Scooter, he don't look even with that extra 2 pounds. He don't look like he's bigger than motherfucking Foster. It's not looking like that 2 pounds is giving anything. And I ain't making no excuses for that shit at all. But it's like, damn, you accepted it, and now they putting you in a position where if you win, you could be a champion in a whole nother weight class.
True. Like I said, I got Foster winning. That's me, bro. I got Shockey winning. Um, I do.
This boxing shit is crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's like the Wild Wild West, bro. You got the WBC stripping niggas, and then and peep this. Fulton was doing the interview, and he was talking about, yeah, he pay his fees. He pay his fees. So him paying his fees is the reason why he's possibly is allegedly is the reason why he's getting an even though he missed weight, he's getting an opportunity to still fight for a belt tonight, which is actually crazy when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta just go peep the news on Twitter on the timeline. You see that shit, niggas. They've been talking about this shit all day.
Yeah, I
Said
want to
Michael
see that.
Jordan fans are the
I'm
worst
really
sports
more.
fans at all time.
I don't
I
think
don't know.
so. I think Jordan fans they justified in praising him. That nigga good. Fuck. I mean, my bad. He good.
No, I ain't. Yeah, I was. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't really watch basketball or shit like that. I mean, I've seen Jordan highlights and all that shit. You know what will be cracking me up when they say that Jordan highlights is some shit that niggas is doing average. The average motherfuckers is doing right now in today's game. Do you think that's
And
true?
I still don't believe that. Now, what I can say is this: I guess they talking about the moves themselves, right?
Yeah, the
They
certain
talking
moves
about the
like
move,
dipping under the net and
but
shooting
they
behind your
still don't
back and
do
that
it
type
like
of shit.
him. But they still don't do it like him. That's the caveat that they not talking about. Yeah, you got niggas that's doing Jordan moves, but they not doing it like Jordan. You see what I'm saying?
And here's my thing. Even from the outside looking in, I can't even say that that's some bullshit because, no, I can say it is some bullshit because you can't get mad at the person who started it. Like he did it first, so y'all
Exactly.
following behind him. It's like how you gonna celebrate the motherfucking Ford F-150 or the Ford Mustang, but then shit on the Model T car? You know what I mean? You have to start somewhere, and he's popped
Right.
it off first.
Right. Niggas saying that, oh, niggas do fadeaways and but I mean, bro, who doing it like Jordan? What's their percentage? Because he was hitting the vast majority of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't like when niggas be like, oh yeah, everybody doing this and that. I'm like, bro, y'all still not doing it like him. You're not doing it like him. So it don't matter. That's like in the future, bro. You're gonna see another dude that can run a football. They can probably be, they can throw and run a football, but they're not gonna be Lamar Jackson. They not.
Said Jordan did the moves and dunked on centers that are Hall of Famers.
Yeah, they wasn't doing it like
And
him, bro.
then
Like how many
okay,
how
okay,
many
and then
people
another
go
thing
ahead.
somebody posted was that what you call it again, that look at the player, the basketball players compared to back then. Like today, these guys are a lot bigger physically compared to the guys Jordan was playing with.
I don't believe that either, bro. And I also let me tell you something else too.
Like
I do.
look at niggas like LeBron James. You think I don't think Jordan? Shit, that's what I'm saying. I'm not a basketball. I ain't a basketball expert or anything like that. So were there niggas as big as LeBron James going against fucking Michael Jordan at the time?
They was, but they were probably like power forward. See, LeBron is an anomaly because he a big dude that's playing multiple positions. Like he might be at the two, he might be at the one. You know, back then, niggas LeBron, they was only four and at the five. They was either centers or power forwards. But this is the caveat that they're not talking about. Yeah, bro, dudes may be like bigger. You know what I'm saying? They are not more skilled than what Jordan was dealing with back then, and they aren't more aggressive, and they can't touch you as much. So that, but Jordan was putting 50 on people that could touch him, that could push him, foul him, clothesline him, everything. That's what they not looking at. Bro, they said they asked the people, like, you know, the people in Jordan time what Jordan would do if he was able to play in the modern NBA. Bro, they said Jordan, and everybody agreed, Jordan would average like 50 points if you couldn't touch him. You know, he would
Over
average that. That would be
LeBron,
his
though,
average.
nigga,
Yes.
man.
LeBron, brother, LeBron can't guard Jordan, bro. LeBron couldn't even guard Jason Terry. Can't
I'm
guard
talking about like a
LeBron.
prime LeBron,
He
Man,
not
can't
this
guard
old ass
Jordan.
nigga on the court
Judah,
now.
Judah, Judah,
That
let's
was
be
that
real.
was prime. That was prime LeBron.
Judah, they were saying Jordan was the greatest of all time before he even fucking really did anything to be the greatest of all time. They were saying Jordan was the greatest of all time when Magic was the MVP of the league just because he had bounce and he was flashy.
Because he has some
So
finesse on his shots and shit like that.
like you can't, we
Gripping the
can't, you
ball with his
can't,
hand.
you can't really like, you can't really just give him all these accolades because he was a good athlete. And when you have people who doing the same exact shit, like, bro had a great team around him, great structure around his career. That's why he got to excel the way that he
I've
did.
also heard that too.
It was
But
everything.
not,
So tell me, what's the hole in his
hold
game
on.
then?
Oh,
Let,
go,
let
y'all
me
cook,
land.
y'all cook.
Let me land the plane. I ain't really arguing with you about who your opinion about who's better, bro, because it's all
Right,
subjective, dog. There's different eras, you know. But one thing
right,
I can say that is like solidified, bro. Dr. J did what Jordan did. Jordan took that shit, then put his sauce on it. Kobe
right,
took that shit and put a little bit more sauce on it. LeBron took
right.
that shit from Kobe, did it completely different, and fucking put that bitch on a golden plate and did it for 25 years. I mean, we can't say that's not better, bro. You see what I'm
I don't.
saying?
I
We
don't
can't
think.
say
I don't think it's better,
we
bro.
can't say
Who,
Bud
wait,
is not better than Andre
who's
Ward, bro.
who's been playing ball longer in professional league?
Jordan,
Jordan
Jordan.
or
I mean, no,
James?
no, no, no. LeBron, LeBron. I mean, I'm sorry, LeBron.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not that's
yeah.
that's not that's not an indication of being better though, bro. Listen, what I'm trying to
But
tell y'all.
it
I
is,
hear
bro.
what you said.
Longevity is an
It's
indication of
not.
being better,
That's
bro.
not. It's not. It's not. That just means you're more durable. He's much more durable, and he had more technology to keep
Being
himself.
durable
Oh man, do you know how much money you know how much money LeBron spends every year in the offseason to stay in shape? His conditioning to keep his body
Yeah, I
healthy.
heard. I heard niggas were
Millions,
But
spending like
millions,
millions.
that's nobody's fault
millions.
though, Judah. Jordan was making more
No,
money
but
than LeBron.
you
Jordan had
can't
a five
ignore that
hundred
he's
million
But
dollar
doing
Jordan
that.
was
You
team.
can't
Jordan was
ignore it.
tricking his money off. I heard in the
No,
But
listen,
he
all right,
was
y'all,
gambling.
doing
y'all,
that.
y'all,
But
y'all ignoring the fact you can't ignore that wasn't available for Jordan at the time. The
Okay, somebody
okay,
longevity is
said
so
not an
Jordan got
argument.
six. He
Judah,
got six
Judah,
championships in 15 years. That's a lot,
Judah,
right?
let's
Jordan
be
never lost
serious.
in the
You say
finals,
that,
art man. Only one of these players never lost in the finals. Only one of
but
these
like I
players
said,
didn't have a
you
single
can't
hole
you
in their
can't
game.
do that, bro. You can't do
Didn't
that,
have a
Judah,
single hole
because
in his game, bro. Didn't have a
You
single
can't
hole
do
in his
that
game.
because
Nobody
you
you
can't
talk
do
to
that.
can tell you what
Hold on,
Jordan flaw was
let
because he
King
didn't
Judah
have it.
cook real quick.
He didn't like what I'm saying, art man. What I'm trying. I know you don't watch it, art. So I'm gonna meet you where you at. You
No,
know
no.
about
I'm
boxing.
see.
I know this.
Here's
I
my
know
thing.
this, right?
I don't watch basketball, but I ain't no dummy to basketball. I've been around
I got you.
niggas
No,
who been
I
fucking
wasn't saying
basketball
that.
for a long time.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that, bro. So what I was getting at is that I'm gonna take it to boxing. So we're gonna compare it to boxers, right? Because that's something that we both understand, equally, right? So what I'm saying is, all things considered, right? Only one of these guys. Just imagine what I'm telling you. Just imagine a boxer. If we was talking about how they translate to boxing. Only one of these guys never lost on the big stage, and only one of these guys don't have a single flaw in their game. Only
But
one.
you really can't compare it to boxing though, because the nigga had an all-star team. He had Scottie Pippen and all them niggas. Like them niggas is
But,
legends
bro,
themselves.
But listen, but over the years, it's already been proven that that LeBron played with more superstars than Jordan did
That's
throughout his
not
career.
true, bro. We
It
can't do
is.
that, bro.
It
Yeah,
is.
but
You can
everybody,
line them up, bro. Like you can line
Judah,
them up.
Judah,
Yes, he
I mean,
did.
buddy,
Judah.
Jordan stuck
Hold
with
on,
he stuck for a team for a
let me
little
say
minute
one
though.
thing, Judah. Let me say one
That's
thing,
because he
bro.
didn't hop around looking
I
for a ring.
understand,
Or he didn't hop. He didn't have to hop around for a ring. He stayed where he was at and
Judah.
got the ring.
But Judah, listen to what you're saying. Bro, it's 82 games in a season. When he left, they won 60 games and was one game away from going to the finals. They didn't really need this nigga. What are you saying? They was still the best team in the East. Bro, what are you saying?
I'm
It was
I'm
a
saying
shot.
I'm saying that
It was
I'm
a
saying
shot.
that I'm saying that
It
they
was.
were a
Hold
complete
on, Judah.
team.
It was a shot. It was one missed shot away from them going to the fucking finals that year, and they was going to win. It was one missed shot away. What I'm saying is, every time LeBron left the team, they got the number one draft pick that next year.
The team is built
Hold
around
on, hold
him.
on.
The team is built around
Let's
him.
just clear the smoke. Let's just clear the smoke. Who y'all got? The motherfucking Miami Heat in the early 2010s, or motherfucking Lakers in the 90s. I mean, not the Lakers, the Bulls in the 90s.
Bro,
I got I
LeBron
got I
was
got the
punching
heat.
on them
I
niggas
got the heat
ass,
just
bro.
because Dwayne Wade was there. I got the heat because it's LeBron
Man,
and Dwayne
bro,
Wade.
LeBron was gonna score fucking 40 points. Dwayne Wade was gonna have a cool 30 points. Dog, it was gonna be bad, bro. Ray Allen
Yeah,
was gonna
that's
have
why I
20,
got them
20
though. I
points.
got them simply because they have LeBron and Dwayne Wade. You see what I'm saying? So I got the heat.
But niggas, they got Scottie Pippen and what's his name?
What you gotta
What's the dude that
understand,
be transgressing?
Art,
Nah,
bro, Scottie Pippen
LeBron
and
gonna abuse
LeBron,
Scotty. He gonna abuse Scotty. He gonna,
bad.
but what the difference is Wade not gonna abuse Jordan, but Wade gonna give Jordan just enough trouble that they not even gonna be able to account for what LeBron doing to Pippen.
They can still mate
But what
though.
y'all, hey, but what y'all think about that dude Ant? I heard people say Ant like the next coming, like next special
No,
nigga for real, for real.
Let me take this. Let me take this one right quick, bro.
Ain't
Please let me
good.
get this one. Let me
He
get this one,
good,
bro.
bro. Go ahead, Judah. Go ahead, bro.
This what I believe about the new school. Let me tell you the difference between the new school and the old school, right? And this I'm giving credit to LeBron because I consider him part of the older school, not old school, but older school, right? The older school dudes came in with way more overall skill, meaning they were way more complete. Or they either came in complete or they developed skills along the way. These new school dudes get good at one aspect of basketball and they stay there. They don't expand. They don't grow as players. So Ant, to me, Ant is all offense. Can he shoot? Can he score? Can he blow past people and score points? Yes. He is not a championship player or a revolutionary player because he don't have the overall skills to be your number one player to lead you to multiple championships because he is only an offensive threat.
They say
I'm
he like
gonna
a
give you an
freak
example.
athlete though.
True, but listen, I'm gonna give you an example of the difference between the new school and the old school. You take somebody like Ant, who's a superstar right now, right? If you take him
Yeah.
back to the 90s or even the 2000s with Kobe, he would be a role player on those teams because he can only do one thing. He would be a role player.
You think he just
Nah,
able to boom in the
hell
time like
no.
that?
Judah. Judah,
Yeah.
Judah, come on, bro. God, like, come
I
on
think
now.
he would be. I
Like,
think he would be a role player, bro.
man, bro, you can't be a role player when you can score 50 points on anybody that's ever played fucking basketball, bro. Let's be
Why not?
serious right now.
Why not,
Bro,
bro?
name one,
You had role players that can
name,
score points.
bro,
You always had role
bro.
players that can score
I
points,
want,
bro.
but you gotta be serious, bro. Back when
A
these niggas was
scorer
playing,
is a
bro, we,
scorer.
bro,
Jamal Crawford was
Vujacic.
a scorer.
You won't
Jamal
let me
Crawford was
talk.
a scorer, and he was a role player
You
on most
won't
teams,
talk.
right?
You want to rebut before I? That's like you want to rebut before I even get my sentence off, Judah. What I'm trying to tell you is, bro, Sasa Vujacic is fucking started for 5 seasons straight. Sasa Vujacic, bro. Nigga ain't never seen Sasha do shit else but catch a ball and shoot a three. What I'm saying to you, bro, that nigga would not have been no role player, bro. That nigga would have been a main factor on the
Maybe
goddamn team.
okay,
He
okay,
just would have been a guy who just does offense. Like
okay. I
it's
got
been
you. So
plenty of
listen, you
it's
right.
been
Listen,
plenty
you
of
right.
guys like that, bro.
You right. Role player was an over exaggeration. So you hit the nail on the head. He would have been a guy that can score, and he would have still been a superstar. But I stand firm on what I'm saying. He would have not been that revolutionary player
Nah,
that
because
people are
he
calling
don't
him
play two
now.
ways. He don't play
Yeah,
two ways. But
but basically the hype he getting right now, or what I'm saying, the stature that he's on right now, he wouldn't have been thought of this highly in the early 2000s if all he can
what
do is
I'm
be offense.
saying that same logic you just used is what I use for Jordan, bro. And the
No,
reason I use it, come on, you
Jordan
can't
was
even.
winning
You gonna let me?
defensive players of the year.
Will you let me say it?
No, bro,
Damn.
no, because you
You
about
won't
to
even let
lie,
me
bro.
say
You
shit.
you about to say Jordan is one dimensional. That's a lie.
No, I'm not. How you gonna tell me what I'm about to say?
Because
What I'm trying
why
to,
would you?
what I'm,
Yeah, why would you rebut?
because I'm trying to tell you. You won't let me tell you.
Go
What I'm
ahead.
trying to tell you is the same way you just used that for Ant. You can use that for Jordan because players got better at every position in the NBA. At every position, players got better. That shit
No, they
that he was
didn't.
pulling, bro. Yes, the fuck they did. There was no
No, they
7 foot
didn't,
big
bro.
man, bro. There was no seven
No, they
foot big
didn't.
man bringing the ball down the court. You can have your opinions
They
on
got
that.
better at
There was
dribbling
no,
and shooting.
there
These
was no,
players are not better
bro. Hold on,
defenders. They are
damn. Can
not
you
better
let me
defenders than
talk?
the defenders of the 90s, bro.
Bro, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. There was no 7 foot big man that can bring the ball up court. Matter of fact, there was probably 2 small forwards in the entire league that can create their own shot. Bro, you have centers that or 3 point threats. The best, bro, you have centers that have the highest fucking 3 point percentage in the damn NBA at this point in time in these days, dog. This game is not the same game. They play small
Yeah,
ball
they are
these
better
days.
shooters. They are better
They can play
shooters.
big ball these days.
They are
The
better shooters.
defenses.
No, they don't play big ball because
Judah,
nobody dominant in the
can you let
post.
me talk,
Only like one
fool?
person dominant in the post
You
right
won't
now.
let
Only
me
one person.
talk, bro.
No, bro,
What you
because when you
mean?
talk, you think I'm only supposed to listen to you, bro. Like I'm listening to you
I'm
and I'm trying
no,
to
I'm
get mine off.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
y'all.
I
shout out to
shut
everybody in the chat. Hold on. Shout out to everybody in the
I
chat.
shut up
Hold
when
on,
you
hold on.
speak, bro. Come
We
on,
didn't
bro.
turn
We
this
done
shit
talked
to
a
art
few
man
times.
fucking basketball. Hold on. The fight that's going on right now is Sugar Shane Mosley's son and Jose Ramos. Ramos fucking Mosley up. Mosley getting his ass kicked. Y'all watching that right now?
Nah,
Yeah,
who it is?
Yeah.
Ramos whooping his ass.
Yeah, he whooping Shea Mosley ass. Shea Mosley worried about Devin Haney. He need to be worried about his own son. For real. Because this
Yeah,
boy in here
His
getting his
son
ass
missed his
whooped.
his son.
Ramos catching him every time.
He catching
Yeah, I
him
think
with
his
them.
son
He
missed his
catching him with them hooks leaving out because this nigga keep on leaving his head open.
No, I was gonna say I think his son missed his mark, bro. Like when Shane, his son was supposed to be in boxing. I remember seeing his son a long time ago when I was young. So he
Yeah,
really
bro.
like yeah,
Bro's
he too late.
34. Like,
Yeah.
man. You know, that's what I'm saying. Some folks got it. Some folks just don't. Like, see, niggas like Devin Haney, he's boxing since he was a kid, just like this guy Shane Mosley Jr. But it's like, when you got it, you got it. When you don't, you don't. And he's just one of them folks that just don't got it. Unfortunate. But salute to him for, even stepping in the ring. Didn't he beat Danny Jacobs?
Hey,
Yeah, I
what
think he
Ramos that
yeah.
is? That's the same Ramos that fought Devin.
No, that's the same Ramos who lost to Erickson Lubin.
Uh,
Well, let's see. This is
Speaking
a
of
good.
Lubin, he need to hang it up.
hey, hey,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this, not just for basketball, bro. Before we get back to boxing, but for all sports, bro. Just because people newer, things change, bro. That does not mean that they always better than the older generations, bro. In all sports, because to me, I think in all sports the
things gonna
players
be
they
different
have gotten
because,
worse.
in my
They have
opinion,
gotten
like
worse.
the sport will always evolve. There'll always be new players. With this, I don't even like having some of the conversations about boxing in the past because we'll never see a motherfucking Floyd Mayweather fight Sugar Ray Leonard or Roy Jones fight Arthur Beterbiev. We'll never see that type of shit. So we can't really say who's the best or not for real. For real, it's hard to gauge that. Man, why this shit buffering?
Shit, I don't know. Roy
Man,
crazy
did
enough
y'all
to get
did
in
y'all
there
see
with
that Frank
Arthur
Martin
right
fight?
now. Roy ass crazy. Roy ass to get in there with Arthur ass right now and get
Frank
knocked out.
Martin beat the shit out of Barthélemy.
Well, yeah, I kind of pretty
He
What
much
beat
they
the
fight on?
shit out of
They
that
fight
nigga.
on too, or they fight over with.
I kind of expected Frank Martin to do Buddy like that.
So that fight over with already.
Bro, he beat the dog shit out of that dude, bro. Bad.
Damn.
Frank Martin beat the shit out of Barthélemy.
That makes me think like if there was no rehydration for this Tank fight, like, and then you
Nah,
look at all
he
that
Exactly,
said
other.
it.
bro.
He said that
Exactly.
that was the worst weight cut that he ever had. I mean, in looking at it, we can see there ain't no lie.
But Tank was looking
Man,
at this dude talking about some,
that
look
nigga
at your
look.
eyes. Look at your eyes.
I ain't you doing that like that's cool, bro. What man? What? Like you draining this man and you finna feel big for knocking him out because he's drained. Like that's some of the weakest shit I've ever seen. Like period. Frank Martin was looking like one of them fucking Somalians in goddamn Bloomington.
Yeah,
Literally.
I don't believe nobody should
That-
ever take a fight weight drain no more. I just believe it's been too many cautionary tales. Nobody should take a fight weight drain. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe in
yeah,
that no more.
yeah, but this fight with Ramos is pretty good.
And
Who fight
it's
next after
always
this?
bad. It probably Cool Boy now.
Fulton and Shock. Yeah.
Bro, it's always
Oh,
bad
Mosley
when
landing
the
on
dude.
Ramos.
It's
Oh
bad when a
shit.
dude
Oh
that
shit.
like
Hold on.
that.
King. Hey, stay dangerous. You gotta go watch this fight, man. This shit's on right now, bro. This what we talking about. This fight. This nigga Shane Mosley just popped his ass. I mean Shane Mosley Jr. Jr. Said it's clear as day. It's a terrible weight cut. Yeah, yeah. We seen that. We seen that. Yeah, I'm over here streaming this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't fix myself to buy this shit.
Hell
I
no.
was gonna buy it if that Lara fight was still there. Oh shit. Ooh. Ooh, keep your hand up, boy. From Shane Mosley Jr., he don't keep his hands up. Okay. Okay. Junior ain't no hoe though. Junior ain't no hoe. Right. Junior ain't no hoe. He's still here. That was a good round for Junior. Oh nah, Ramos popped his ass. Ooh. Ooh, that was a good shot. Yeah. Said it was clear as day. It was a terrible weight cut. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shout to everybody in the chat though. Make sure y'all go to artmanapparel.com. Best boxing merch in the game. Best boxing merch in the game on artmanapparel.com. Oh, they have it as a draw. The unofficial scorecard has it as a draw. I was too busy talking to y'all niggas about basketball. Didn't get to really follow the first couple rounds. Nah, this a good fight so far. But that Ramirez, I mean Ramos, he trying to catch him with that right hook over the top. Ramos got that Mexican built for real. Mm. Ramos kind of slow a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know he was that kind of slow. But even though the punch is slow, what's his name? It's like he ain't seen that right hand coming. Stick that jab out, son. I know Ramos be hot that he lost to Lubin. Told him keep on going. Nah, this ain't sparring, boy. This ain't sparring. Yeah, he felt that body shot. He just trying to make himself. Ooh, oh, oh shit! He just hit Ramirez with a good shot. Oh, oh shit, shit. Hey, Junior, put it on this nigga, cuz. Junior, put it on him. Dude, Junior landed a good fucking like overhand right, bro. He didn't even realize this nigga was hurt for real. Like what? This fight ain't that bad. Hold on. Ooh. Hey, Junior ain't no bitch. Junior ain't no hoe. He ain't no bitch. He ain't no bitch. Hey, I respect Junior. I got a whole nother level of respect for Junior now. Get some water, put some ice on that man's face. Ooh. Keep on taking them freaking shots. His nose gonna look like his pop's nose. Ooh, that fucking right hand hurt his ass. Oh my god. Wow. Right on the fucking money. That was a good shot. That was definitely a good shot. Yeah, that was a good shot. This fight low key good. I don't know if I'm just because I'm faded, but nah, this just fucking fire. Uh, nah, this is a good round so far. Ooh, Ramos low key feeling these punches too. Ooh, good shot. Good shot for Ramos. Good shot for Ramos. Ooh, I see Ramos. He's trying to plant that seed for that uppercut, though. I see that. But to hurt Ramos though, you gotta double up on your shots and then fall through with that overhand right like he did earlier. Blind him with some jabs and then come over the top with that overhand. Yeah, get back to what was working. Ooh, he tried to throw that overhand right, but you gotta fake it out, my boy. Ooh, no, this a fight right here for sure. Them boys is fighting. Ooh, good shit. Mosley took it. Ooh, ooh. Mosley, he working that body. I think he trying to drown him in the late rounds. Man, y'all don't even have to keep on bringing up this large shit. Y'all gonna piss me off. Janet back cheating ass. Yeah, shout out to Roach. They got the camera on Roach right now, looking like a young champion. Yeah, a lot of folks moving up. Just move up, bro. I like the fact that guys are just moving up. Just move up. Ain't no point of trying to kill yourself to make a weight no more, bro. If you go in there in the higher weight class, you lose, bro. Stop going into these fights trying to drain yourself because you put yourself in more harm's way by draining yourself. But yeah, so far so good on this prelim. I mean, his undercard. Ooh, good shit. Mosley got to land more punches on him, dude. Can't just posture when you got to land them punches, boy. Let them bitches fly. It's a good round so far. Woo! Woo! Mosley tried to take that man lights out with a counter right. Oh my god, I wish that shit would have landed. That would have spiced some shit up for sure. But they both throwing some really close blows, man. They just gotta focus on their distance, man. These guys don't know how to judge their distance that well. Said no defense for Mosley at all. Yeah, defense is shaky as shit. Defense is shaky as shit, man. And this offense is leaky as fuck. It's like he's gassed. He don't got that same fire. Yeah, he just in here now. Yeah, senior should have been focused on his own son. He said, "Yeah, Shane Mosley should have been. He should have been focused on his own junior instead of worry about what the hell Bill Haney and Devin doing. Need to teach this boy how to throw them hands. He got a little something. Nigga look gassed or some motion. Like, what do you, nigga? You near a whole professional boxer. What are you guys be doing, bro? Nigga be gassed in the fifth round. Nigga been gassed since like the fourth. Teaching him how to use his feet. Teaching him how to pump a jab out. Good fight so far, y'all. Yeah, shit. Shane should have been training his son. I mean, yeah, that's what niggas been saying. Son kind of cheeks. I ain't gonna lie. My thing is this: this is your profession, bro. You're a professional boxer. Why are you gassed out in the fourth round? Why are you gassed out in the fourth round, bro? This is a clear UD for Ramos, though. Yeah, it's a clear UD for him. I don't know. With Ramos, it's like they always put him in these fights where he's supposed to be clearly better than the other guy, but it's always a tough fight, a real competitive fight. My bad. I'm over here just eating some food because I'm like, man, this fight pretty much nah. Ramos got this. They want Cruz to win this fight. The Mexicans going crazy for Cruz over there in San Antonio, Texas. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Now, real shit. I think Cruz gonna beat dude. Not Cruz. I mean, Roach gonna beat dude. What the fuck I'm talking about? Shit. My bad. I was in here just eating and shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Said Ramos touches Junior up now. Junior getting his ass kicked. Junior ain't. Hey, get away from him. Hey. Oh my bad. My fucking cat acting damn fool. I'm really ready for that Foster Foden fight, y'all. I'm over just sitting back, just rolling up and shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah. Mosley Senior, he don't need to be talking about no other fighter but inside his son and how he need to fix his 34-year-old son's fucking game plan because this nigga is like beyond cheeks. Just end this shit. Ramos ain't got he ain't got no power for real. He ain't knocking shit. I haven't seen him knock down shit in a minute. Wait, didn't he did oh shit. I I think he did come off a knock. I don't know. I don't really follow Ramos that much. Shane, you gotta know you lost this shit, bro. I hope he don't go in there thinking he won this shit. Yeah, I really hope Shane don't go in here thinking, oh yeah, I won this shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you go to artmanapparel.com. We stay live to the fights. Come on, we got Fulton versus O'Shaquie Foster. Philly versus Texas. Philly versus Texas. I don't think I ever seen a Philly versus Texas fight before, but we're gonna watch one tonight. So I need a app or a site to root. Sick. What fight next? Oh yeah, the Laura fight. Laura fight next. We don't know who Laura fighting for real. For real. I think he fighting. I don't even know if he fights somebody good. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I don't even know. I ain't even do no research on this shit or nothing. So breaking news: Rolly comes out officially says he officially says the fight with him and Devin Haney will never happen. He don't want that fight. And you know it's pretty. It's not you know it's not crazy to hear because I already knew this nigga really a hoe for real. These niggas be hoes for real. They don't want to lose to Devin. That's what it is. Niggas don't want to lose, bro. They're not confident. They talk all this shit. I still remember Rolly used to talk about, oh, this nigga got a fat nose and all he got is a jab. He can't fuck with him. Now all of a sudden niggas is, well, that fight don't make no sense. And nigga, shut the fuck up. You niggas is whole hoes out here, bro. That's why I can't respect a lot of these niggas, bro. There's only a handful of boxers I respect. People be talking about, oh, you should respect every fighter. Nah, some of these niggas really be real life hoes for real. Just because they have a job don't mean we gotta separate it. Nah, some of these niggas be real life hoes. Some suckers. You a whole sucker, bro. You have a belt. The next man got a belt. You talking about you ain't never gonna fight him. Like, nigga, you're a bitch. Bro, they need to, on some real shit, they need to start charging or stripping niggas for not unifying. That should be if there's any rule and there should be a new rule in boxing. If you refuse to unify, that should be grounds to take your belt. Yeah, now I gotta smoke. Now I gotta smoke because that shit just blew me. That just blew the fuck out of me. Rolly really a bitch. I can't respect him. I can't respect him or Hitchens. Niggas is real life soft. Nah, a Haney versus Rolly unification doesn't make sense. A Rolly versus old man Manny Pacquiao makes fucking sense. Or Rolly versus mandatory. Matter of fact, I really hope his mandatory don't take no step aside money and say, nah, fuck that, you gotta fight me. And I hope dude go in there and whoop Rolly ass and take his fucking belt. Say what Ryan brings despite everything he says. Like, man, this nigga's such a like sucker, bro. Now we got Laura. Laura time to fight said Ryan gonna fed man, fuck Ryan Garcia. His ass is a tweaker. He tweaked out. He tweaked all the way out. Said old man Manny is a bigger fight than unifying Dev. Scary. Bro, that's not look, it's not what y'all think it is, bro. Y'all gotta chill, man. This is not no fucking 2009 Manny Pacquiao, 2010 Manny Pacquiao. This is 2025, bro. That shit of him being like a big superstar. That's just dead. That's just super dead. He's at legend status. He's not on active. I'm trying to spend my money on him status. Go look up how much the pay per views for fucking Barrios versus Manny did. Anything niggas gonna pay to go see this nigga fight against motherfucking Barrios? Hell no. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking WBA say, nah, we ain't gonna let that shit happen. Nah. Say I still don't trust Ryan in the strength and conditioning coach. Of course. Nigga Ryan, I don't even know where to get steroids from. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, you a whole fucking millionaire. You know somebody that can get you some shit, bro. All you gotta do is just say a fucking word. Somebody I don't even know. Yeah, you know, you may probably not know where to get the shit from, but you know who to ask. You know who to ask to go get it. She just didn't pop up in your system randomly. You know exactly who to ask to go get that shit. Talking about, I don't even know where to get steroids from. Ooh, look at that ball spot on Laura's head in the back. Boy, that man is an old man, and they trying to cheat you, bro. Said Rolly is a disgrace. Yeah, too bad. I'm watching this fight. I would play the clip. Rolly basically just said that he wants nothing to do with Devin Haney. The fight doesn't make any sense for him. Same old duck shit. Basically, he know Dev would fuck him up and take that belt, so he's trying to maximize profit as much as possible. He's gonna getting clipped by his mandatory. Watch when he fight his mandatory dude. Just gonna fuck around, and just beat him. Now we gonna be talking about Devin versus that dude because this nigga wants to be a fucking bitch. Man, look at this nigga here. Nah, don't back out of my bet. Somebody made a bet with me, but now they talking about they want to back out the bet because Fulton came in overweight, nigga. And this the same dude that said Ryan Garcia on the pens didn't matter. Now he talking about he don't want to bet no more because Fulton overweight. So, Art, who did you have originally have for Laura versus Janabek? A lot of people overlook Laura. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I like Laura. I seen Laura fight, but I do understand that Father Time catches up to you. And the way that dude Janet Beck was looking, he was looking pretty young and strong. really hard hitting. So I'm thinking, man, he might. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't putting no official pick out there yet. I ain't putting no official pick out there, but I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna be rolling with Janabek in that fight because just because of Father Time and how strong Janabek was looking. But come to find out, the reason why he's strong is because he on fucking Mendolium. Mendolium, whatever the fuck that shit is. That sound like some shit off of fucking the DC universe. Some shit that you give motherfucking one of the villains that help him fucking get strong as hell to fight Superman. Mendolium, or whatever the fuck it is. That nigga Janabek a whole hole. He was trying to knock out this old man on that shit, bro. This nigga Law is so old. This look at that nigga ball spot in the back of his shit, bro. He try to cheat this old man. Watch Laura hit this nigga with like one of the stiffest fucking straight left down the pipe and knock this nigga out. Same way Frank Martin just did, dude. Watch. Hey, you could have different colored gloves on. I thought you couldn't do that. This nigga has red and white gloves on. Bro, I'm still tripping how this nigga Laura got a whole ball spot and this nigga Jennifer is trying to, he was trying to clean old man clock. For real, he was trying to clean old man Laura clock, man. That nigga's so fucked up. Oh yeah, dude retired Jared Hurd. Yeah. Laura got to get him back for what he did to my dog, Jared. Damn, he already knocked that nigga down? Yeah, he about to stiff nigga. Bro, Laura really that nigga. They need to make Laura versus Crawford. Bro, Laura really like some people, some people box, right? Some people box. But there's some niggas that's born to do it. And Laura just one of them dudes, man. For him to be doing it for this long, I pray to God I'm able to be as slick and profound in my own career as Laura is at his old age. I pray I'm still able to paint these good ass pictures at the age Laura is because man, he felt that shit. Said Laura jumped back. No, that shit ain't happen. Laura fighting a whole different dude. Woo! Laura can really crack because he hit dude. Dude was low key off balance too, man. That was a good shot. Said gentleman felt like he needed to cheat for a reason. Yeah, I mean, look, the nigga, old man, as old as he is with this ball spot, he's still dropping niggas in the very first round. The very first round. y'all got to keep in mind, Laura, on paper, he like what, 42, 43. But in reality, nigga, that nigga probably closer to 50 than anything. He probably like 48, 49. Yeah, good fight so far. Laura about to slap this nigga with a left. I thought he was gonna hit with the straight right, but look like he's about to just knock him out with like a left hand over the top. Woo. I can't believe Jared Hurd lost to this nigga. Gonzalez getting his ass whooped. Take your ass home, boy. Yeah, Laura, he's really the goods at 160. Laura would have knocked Ramos and fucking Shea Mosley ass out for sure. Laura really just that old ass nigga that whoop your ass for real. Nah, I think Crawford whoop Laura though. That would be a good fight though. I think it'll be more competitive than Canelo versus Crawford. Nah, they should make that next. Matter of fact, I would love to see Crawford versus Lara. But you know they ain't gonna make no fight. They probably gonna do that Ramos fight like we was talking about. But Ramos will get his ass beat the fuck up by Lara. That's not even a good fight to sell for real. Buddy look like he about to get his ass beat the fuck up and go buy a fucking beer. Said Lara take care of his body. He got better with age. He got robbed versus Canelo. I gotta go back and watch that fight. You know, I actually only watched like highlights of that fight. I never really sat that watched that fight in full. Yeah. Get this nigga out here, Laura. I'm trying to see that Shock Foster fight. Yeah. That 1-2 down the pipe. Laura already practicing and that shit on him. Lar with these left hands, boy. You should serve that shit for dinner. Serving that boy them left hands. Lara do look like he's slowing down, but you can tell he's trying. He focused on his accuracy. He's not throwing. He's not gonna throw shots that's not gonna land. He's trying to throw shit that's gonna put him out. Sharp shit. Hey, well, Frank Warren definitely got fighted knockout of the year candidate with that for sure. Him and what you call again, Brian Norman Jr. If anything, Brian Norman Jr. He really got a lot to hold his head up on for real. He really don't have no reason to be sad for real, for real. And I get it. You can't tell nobody how to feel after they just lost the fight, but it just in my opinion, it's like, bro, you had a year where you're active as fuck. You fought. You had a couple, couple paydays. Not no crazy paydays with the top ranked fights, but you made some paper, and then you ended the year. No, you got a knockout of the year, and then you ended the year. Well, you got your belt snatched a Hall of Famer, by a Hall of Famer, but you made a good check in there. So this year you make some good paper, bro, and got some experience. Yeah, you lost your belt, so what? Fuck it, nigga. You only like 23, nigga. A belt, you gonna get another belt eventually if you stick to it. So yeah, Brian Norman Jr. He really don't have nothing to be ashamed about. Oh, they just showed that KO Frank Martin put that boy lights out. Woo! Ah, man. What make it worse about that knockdown for Bartholomew is that he landed directly back on the hit on his head. Look at his fist. That look like your brother. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So senior does the senior, nah. Real shit. After senior, he get that fucking box chef and putting on them twenties or them tens. They clean though. Once he get that, he gonna have some realization. Like, bro, you got your son all the way fucked up out here. You told this nigga he cannot punch. Your son believed in you. He looked in your eyes like, Dad, are you sure this is what you? Are you sure? And you, as a father, you told him like, yeah, this is it. This is it. Hey, Lar about to beat the shit out of this nigga. He thought he was smooth, trying to put some pressure on this nigga. Woo. Gonzalez, with Gonzalez, you could tell he acting like he could eat these shits. He feel this shit, some punches. But he got a tough poker face. He gonna keep on pressure. He a Mexican fighter. He's got that pressure. Said 1 minute around the niggas on all fours. Like, boy, Yeah, senior, he definitely got a lot to be ashamed about. Like for real, for real. Like yo, he tweaked. He tweaked. Like, bro, you spend more time talking to a nigga on the other side of the fucking nation that you don't even know personally, named Art Man. You worry about what the fuck this guy got going on more than you training your son having the toughest fight of his career. What killed me about this Haney Norman shit for real, is that they didn't even like they didn't even take this camp seriously, bro. And they gonna say, "Oh, nigga, we train hard and all that." No, bro, y'all didn't take that shit seriously, bro. Y'all fed into everything. Y'all went into this camp thinking this is just another day in the office. And Norman already spoke on it. He didn't treat it like, "Oh man, I'm about to fight one of the best fucking fighters out here, man." So I done brought this nutritionist. I done got a new coach in. We working. I mean, I added somebody to the game. You mean to the, you know, what I'm saying, not saying completely got to get a new coach, but saying like you added like a legend like Buddy McGirt or somebody to the fucking camp to help you get pointers on how to beat this guy. You got elite sparring, but instead, niggas was on some. Oh no, we just gonna be here jump roping, inviting Brim, niggas taking pictures, pops FaceTiming niggas and it's StreamYard and this shit joining the chat with me. Fuck you talking to me for? Said Norman believe all the BS and internet. Yeah, he talking about he don't be on the internet, he don't be doing no likes and all that shit. Nigga, bro, you sound the way you was talking, you sound like all the internet niggas. That man said, boy, you ain't got nothing in them punches, boy. You ain't got nothing in them punches, boy. This nigga Devin Haney said, remember this day. That nigga Devin said, remember this day, nigga. You talking about I don't got no power in them punches. I don't got nothing in these gloves. What he say? He said, you don't got nothing in them gloves. All right. Boy, if only that nigga could do the That's So Raven fucking looking in the future and seen his ass on all fours and his dad tell him, he can't punch. He can't punch, man. And then a minute later, you on the floor looking up like, boy, this nigga made you look like you would have if you ain't never watched boxing and somebody said you should watch Brian Norman versus Devin and didn't even tell you no backstory on it, you would think that Brian Norman Devin Haney was the power puncher. But Laura just pop buddy ass. Good fight with Laura. Gonzalez, he durable, but he feeling that shit. I'm telling y'all, he feels this shit. He tough and he Mexican, so he tough as nails. Or I think he's next Mexican. He look Mexican. Gonzalez, oh yeah, he look Mexican as fuck. But yeah, yeah, he's tough as nails. But it don't matter because it's only so many punches you can take. Danny Garcia said this is the hardest punch he'd ever been punched before. Niggas thought that Danny Garcia was taking a dive. No, he felt that shit. He said, "Whoa, I don't want to get knocked out. I don't want to get knocked out. Let me just go ahead and call it a day." Yeah, Lar gonna let him fucking blow his low and then knock his ass out. He a vet. I mean, look, it's like with any profession, bro. If you do some certain things for a long time, you're gonna be an expert to it where it's like second nature to you. This boxing shit is definitely second nature to this nigga, Laura. I'm pretty sure Laura already looking at this dude like, man, I already got you figured out. Was round five, you huffing and puffing. Nigga, I done had so many fights I seen with a nigga start huffing and puffing after I landed these shots. That means it's almost time to go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, Lara beating dude every round so far. You see what I'm talking about? Even though Lara, he's beating dude, that old age is showing. That old age is showing for sure. Was popping crowd.
Yeah, how's it going, man? How are you?
Shit, I'm chilling. We were just enjoying this my Saturday night.
Yeah, same here, man. I'm definitely liking this fight by Lara. I feel like Johan should be tired enough for Lara to knock him out. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah, and
Lara.
I'm looking at Laura, and I'm pretty sure Laura knows this that this guy's fading. But
Yeah,
Laura's older now. He's gonna wait for that opportunity, and if it's there, he's gonna take advantage of it. But
yeah,
he's not gonna. He's not. I don't think he's gonna create that opening just yet. He's gonna probably counter him.
yeah. I think his old age has caught up to him. He's definitely not Lara. That's like at least like 8 years ago or
I'm not
more.
even 8 years up. Not even like I don't think 5 years ago.
Yeah, yeah. I just liked everything out of Lara when he was like in his like prime, in his like late 20s, early 30s. But this
Janet Beck was
version,
trying to kill him.
yeah,
He was trying to kill Laura. That's how I look at it because this nigga old. He's an old bro. Laura's so old, man. He's been he's on Fight Night Champions. Fight
yeah,
Night Champions. Fight
yeah,
Night Champions came out when I was like in high school, like a
yeah,
freshman.
yep, yep.
Like what?
He was I think he was a DLC character back then. I
No,
actually.
no, he was just on the standard characters. He was just
Oh
like,
yeah, 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 yep. He was. If you wanted to pay for Sugar Ray Robinson, or actually no, I forgot what other fighters that you had to buy for DLC, but there was like a whole list of like old school fighters like Jack Johnson, and I think Sugar Ray Robinson.
but Laura, not even an old school fighter. He one of the present niggas.
Yeah, I
Nah.
mean,
What you think about Janet Beck testing positive though?
he's an absolute fraud, man. Honestly, I think he should be stripped of his titles, and I think those belts should have been on the line tonight. Where Lara, he should have been like a unified world champion for those belts.
I'm not gonna lie. If thank God for that body testing. This version of Laura fighting that Janet Beck that was just knocking all those tuna cans out viciously, he probably would have hurt Laura.
Yeah, yeah, I think.
And now I'm looking at it like this is actually pretty fucked up. So they need to create a situation where this guy Janet Beck needs to face some serious consequences for this.
Yeah, I think. I think.
He
I
trying to
think.
kill that old man.
Yeah, I think. I think Janabek should be. He should be severely fined, and he should be stripped of his titles. Because like, compared to the other situation with Subriel Matias, I think the deal is that if you're using any drugs that are to be dangerous for you to gain a unfair advantage in a boxing fight, you should not have any advantage in the ring. And if you are to hurt somebody at the time of the event when you have cheated them, then you should be severely, prosecuted for that, because it's not fair to the other fighter that didn't know that you were cheating. And it's like, if you're going out of your way being a fraud, you should lose everything. You should not be coming back to boxing anymore. So I think that should be like a universal standard for any fighter on a global level. Granted, that would be difficult to do, but I just think to have like a certain standard, to be put in place is the best way to go, in my honest opinion.
Who you got in this Foster fight?
I got Oshaki, but I think it's gonna be a very tough fight. I'm gonna probably say by split decision, Oshaki Foster.
Everybody's picking Shock. I'm surprised everybody's picking Shock. Honestly,
Really? Do you got Fulton?
yeah, I got money on Fulton.
Really?
I do. Only
Wow.
$20 though.
Wow.
Oh, it's only $20. Ain't not like I got six
No,
hundred
no,
dollars on
no,
this
no,
joint.
no,
So
no. Go, go hard or go home, man. Like if you believe in your
no,
heart that Bolton is gonna win, then go for it.
with
Like,
my with this, it's not like oh, I'm just saying oh, I'm 100% sure because anything can fucking happen. This is not one of those fights where I'm thinking like Haney versus Norman where I had months to analyze this shit. No, it's more of like based off of just from what I've seen from both fighters without going back and watching film like that, I would pick Fulton based off the skills. I can edge him out, even either in a close fight or unanimous decision. Only way I see Foster winning this fight is by like knocking out Fulton, and I don't see Fulton getting knocked out by Foster.
yeah,
But this is boxing; anything can happen.
yeah. I mean, what I will say, logically speaking, like nobody can predict the future of like what will happen in a boxing fight, but if the probability is strong enough for a fighter to showcase enough skill to be the better fighter to another fighter that hasn't been at that level, then yeah, then those betting odds should be favored for that fighter because that fighter has been in tougher fights compared to the other fighter. They haven't been tested at that level.
Yeah, Laura. Ooh,
Yeah, Lara, yeah,
ooh,
Lara's landing some big shots on him.
Laura, you just pop buddy ass. He feel that shit, man. He
Yeah,
got a
his
good poker face though. He's been eating some good lower left hands that usually put somebody out.
yeah. I was gonna say I like Lara Lara has like a really good he has a good durability with how he takes punishment because he hides it very well.
Oh, so I see Gonzalez. He's trying to what you call again? Gonzalez trying to switch it up a little bit by pulling back when Laura tries to shoot that straight left hand down the pipe.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he don't like that straight left that's coming towards him. Yeah, Laura's more of like a single shot puncher now because he getting old.
yeah. I feel like Lara, he's always been the type of guy to take his time when he's gonna land like a big shot off of you. So he's a good methodical counter puncher, type of volume puncher. I'm not a fan of Ismael Salas, but I will say Lara, he's just a good fighter to showcase his skill at a high level. So it's like I think with his credit of like how well he learns in the ring to like adapt to like a lot of different styles, he's just very technical at this point of his career. I wish this was a younger Lara that was fighting in today's generation because younger Arislandi Lara, he was a monster. The most controversial fight out of Lara's well, actually no. I was gonna say like the biggest robbery with Arislandi Lara's career was like Paul Williams when he had fought him back in the day. He beat Paul Williams convincingly, but the judges favored Paul Williams, to beat him. I want to say it was like by split decision or unanimous decision. Oh, does Lara have like a Haytoma? Oh, oh yeah, he does. Yeah, this fight is getting dirty, man.
Yo, yeah, Lar definitely showing his age.
Yeah, he looks like a grandpa, bro. I actually wish I met him down in Florida when I went to Miami. I'll probably see him one day. I can't wait till I get back into my boxing commentary to do, let the media, for boxing like events. So definitely got some big news, with that, when that time comes. Oh yeah, all right, man. I was gonna ask you about Abdullah Mason. How'd you think how he did with Sam Noakes? Do you think Abdullah's gonna get undisputed at 135? Oh what?
Lar's mad because he had dude headbutt him.
Yeah, he was fighting a little bit dirty, man.
You know, it's one of my favorite fights of like the last 20 years.
Like what?
Lar versus Hurd.
Oh yeah, definitely. I felt like Lara should have rematched him right away
Nah, that
because,
was that was way too much. He took way too much damage in that fight.
or maybe like 2, 3 fights later.
Yeah, but by that time, Hurd was already finished because I feel like he took damage in that fight too.
Yeah, that's when J Rock had the opportunity, had his best opportunity to beat him because
But
Jared.
that's why everybody thought that he was gonna run right through J Rock because he just fought fucking Lara and dropped bloodied up Lara, rearranged his face and dropped him. We've never seen anybody do that to Lara ever.
Yeah, he really put hands on him, and then after that, I think Larry he ended up fighting Brian Castano after that. So it's like Larry, he just kept on deteriorating because the beating that he got from Jared Hurd, like he just didn't look good after that. It took him a while for him to like regain his actual bearings or his actual longevity, to actually be good. Oh, Shaq Foster, he getting ready, man. Bobby Benton, he training, doing some pad work.
Yeah, I see. I just seen. That's the fight I'm ready for. Lara looking old as shit in this fight.
Yeah, I think Lara should have been, he should have been able to KO this guy, but Johan, he's a good,
Durable fighter. This what it's looking like.
yeah,
Has he ever been knocked out before?
yeah. Jesus Ramos knocked him out.
Really?
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. If Jesus Ramos knocked him out, Lars could be able to knock him out. But
Yeah.
Lars doing all these single shots. He's not punching in combination.
Yeah, he's not pressing him to the body. That's like my biggest problem with Lara, because it's like he has a beautiful jab, and it's like, he should be using that to the body because if he does that, he could start hurting people a lot more. Yeah, Johan. I'm actually seeing how many times he got KO'd. Yeah, he got KO'd like 2 times.
Oh yeah, Lars should be able to put the scoot out. But you see, Lars getting a little old ski.
Yeah, Yoenis Telez knocked him out back in 2024 in October of last year, and then Jesus Ramos KO'd him that following May. So
After watching this performance, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Janet Beck probably would have killed Laura.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I told. And I ain't gonna lie, I picked Laura several times, but I understand like there's only so many times that you could keep on trying to beat Father Time. You're not gonna beat Father Time against some old, I mean, some young.
Yeah. A young, like, early 30s or late, like, mid to late 20s type of guy. I feel like, honestly, that's really how boxing is going nowadays. It's like a lot of these young guys that end up fighting, like, older veterans. They fight guys that are, like, way past it, where, like, they're not as dangerous as they used to be. But I mean, granted, older fighters can beat younger fighters. It's just that it's a lot harder for them because their body has been taking more damage. So the older veterans have to, like, work 10 times harder just to be able to beat these guys. Oh, wow. Hello? Oh,
Yo, yo,
yo, all right, man, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. I just got. I was on a phone call.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like my computer was like freezing for a bit, but I think it was like due to like the
Ooh,
server.
boys headbutt.
Johan, he a dirty fighter, man. Man, this place is packed.
Yeah, it's a lot of Mexicans in
Definitely not.
Texas.
Yeah,
It's a
definitely.
lot of Mexicans in Texas for sure. I used to live in Texas.
Yeah,
There's some places in Texas I went to. The menu was Spanish first. Yeah, they want to see Pitbull Isaac Cruz. I don't know why they think that he gonna beat this Black American fighter, but I guess because he got it. What? Hey, this nigga
yeah.
Gonzalez is a cheating ass nigga. What? Did you see this shit? This nigga just used both hands to try to clap Laura's face. What the what the fuck? Hey man, get this nigga out of here. It would be crazy to sell Gonzalez become champion tonight.
If he ends up getting like a dirty knockout victory over him.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. They say he
I
looked like
actually
he's
gotta
fighting his
grab him.
age.
Yeah. I was actually. Oh wow, dude, he is dirty.
What?
No, Johan. No, I'm like Johan is like using dirty punches trying to hurt Lara. Bro, this dude is trash.
Yeah, if I was Laura, I'll fight Crawford and cash out. It's time for him to check out this game.
Yeah, him and Crawford. I'm definitely with that. Just end your career with Terrence Bud Crawford.
Did you see Mauricio Sullivan talking about Crawford can never fight for a WBC champion fight again?
Um,
That's some sucker shit. Like, who are
yeah,
you to say that? What if the fighter has the WC champion fighter has wants to fucking get the payday that would come with getting fighting Terrence Crawford? And Turkey's offering it. So you're gonna say y'all not gonna sanction that?
yeah. So that means that the fighter that you don't like, you're not gonna put that
You're just
belt
not
on.
gonna sanction? Hey, that's some crazy shit. Can you get sued for that?
Yeah, That is fraudulent by nature, so I would definitely sue.
Yeah, like what do you guys supposed to be a boxing organization? You tell me because you don't like this guy, you're gonna say that you can never sanction this fight again against one of your fighters?
On top of that, is your champion going to be walking out with the belt? Like, if he wants to fight that guy or she. So
What if the
it's,
fighter says, "Well, shit, I want to fight Crawford"? Then are you telling me I have to give up my belt if I want to fight Crawford?
yeah, yeah, that's true. Because
Yeah,
if
he's just digging himself in a hole, Mauricio.
yeah, me personally, I want sanctioned bodies, to be gone because there's no reason to have them, and I rather see tournaments take over. So if you want to call yourself a champion, you got to face up the top competition, and tournaments would be better.
They're trying to run it with this ring shit, ring belt.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to make like a undisputed lineal title. Just have it set up where if you beat all the best competition in tournament, ranking, competition, you know, events, you could have like all the best fighters go at it, and it can be like a prize fighting type of gauntlet. But that would make millions of dollars, if not billions.
Bro, I swear I did not think we're being around 11 between this fight.
Yeah, Lara, he's definitely done at this point. I think he just needs to hang it up, man.
I'm still thinking about Janabek. Janabek is really a sucker, bro.
He is. I mean, he came this far in his career to say Demetrius Bubu Andra ducked him, and yet, you got exposed for being like a drug cheat. So it's like for you to like go out of your way to get exposed for this, just kind of shows that you were never like a good fighter to begin with. So, and I thought Janabek, he was good at first. He had some skill, but I never thought of him to be like this super ultra, great fighter. Like he he's basically like the same thing what UK fighters do, but the same thing what basically Arab fighters are doing. They're trying so hard to glaze themselves to be like this great almighty talent. And credit to D Hive, like I spoke with him about that like a long time ago, but all these like dumb, no name Uzbekistani fighters or Kazakhstani fighters, people that come from the Middle East, like they're just finding like a way to like blaze themselves to like go after like certain talented names, but they're trying to like clout chase off of them. So it's like, like I get it, those guys want to be good, but it's like they're not going into that direction. I don't take them seriously anyway. So it's like until you come over here to the United States, you got to prove yourself. So if you're not going to prove yourself and fight bums your whole career, take a look at it. Take a look at it with Benjamin Whitaker. Out of the UK. He's not that good of a fighter, but yet everybody hypes him up to be like, oh, he's gonna just drop like he's just gonna run through everybody at like what 160 and above. Like no, he's not gonna be doing that.
Yeah, it looks like Laura is trying to go back in there. Hey, my bad, Prod. Your mic was tripping. I was like, man, let me just cook for a little bit. I ain't gonna be here for too long. My bad, Prod. I'm gonna invite you on later on. Give me a moment. I can't respect Rolly. This nigga really just ducked Devin Haney in fucking broad daylight. Ducked him in broad daylight. I wonder what the judge is gonna say in this.